Morning, North Coast Church. My name is Rob Morace. I'm the high school pastor at our San Marcos Escondido campus, and I get to be with you this morning for the Daily Dose. This morning, I'm going to be reading out of Luke chapter 8 in a story that if you've been around church for a long time, you've probably heard it dozens of times, and yet there's an ending to this story that for me personally in my own life, I just find really challenging. And so I want to share it with you and hope that it's challenging for your life as well. Here's how the story goes. It's in Luke 8, starting in verse 26. It says, they sailed to the region of the Gerasenes, which is across the lake from Galilee. When Jesus stepped ashore, he was met by a demon-possessed man from the town. For a long time, this man had not worn clothes or lived in a house, but had lived in the tombs. When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell at his feet, shouting at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I beg you, don't torture me." For Jesus had commanded the impure spirit to come out of the man. Many times it has seized him, and though he was chained hand and foot and kept under guard, he had broken his chains and had been driven by the demon into the solitary places. Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "Legion," he replied, because many demons had gotten into him, and they begged Jesus repeatedly not to order them to go into the abyss. A large herd of pigs was feeding there on the hillside, and the demons begged Jesus to let him go into the pigs, and he gave them permission. When the demons came out of the man, they went into the pigs, and the herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and was drowned. When those tending the pigs saw what had happened, they ran off and reported it to the town of the countryside. When they came to Jesus, they found the man from whom the demons had gone out sitting at Jesus' feet, dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen it told the people how the demon-possessed man had been cured. Then all the people of the region of the Gerasenes asked Jesus to leave them because they were overcome with fear. So he got into the boat and left. And we get into verse 38 and 39. And this is the verse that I find very challenging and a story that I've heard 100 times. Yet this verse just always sticks out to me. The man from whom the demons had gone out begged to go with him. But Jesus sent him away, saying, "Return home and tell how much God has done for you." So the man went away and told all over the town how much Jesus had done for him. I love this passage, and I especially love those verses because it's so confusing to me. This man shows up, and he's in one of the worst of circumstances, and Jesus changes his life forever. And the very next thing that this man wants to do is he wants to get in the boat, and he wants to follow Jesus. And he wants to go around, and he wants to change lives like his life has been changed. And as he starts to step into the boat, he's met with an answer that I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound very Jesus-like. Jesus, I want to get in your boat, and I want to follow you. No. The answer to that question is no. And I look at that and I go, that's a really weird answer, but Jesus does it for a purpose. See, this man has an amazing story. He has amazing life change. He has an amazing opportunity to share with others and show others who Jesus is. And Jesus goes, that opportunity is not best if you get in the boat with me. It's best if you go home and impact the people that you're closest with. Your life change and your story, you could go around the world and you could tell this story and change lives. But I believe it's best if you don't get in this boat, but you go back to your own city and share with others who Jesus is and how he's impacted your life. And North Coast today, I just want to challenge you with that. I don't know about you, but I want to be used in amazing ways by God. I want to touch others' lives. I want to show others who he is. I want to be known for sharing the gospel and people coming to know him because of the work that I've done. And sometimes I feel like Jesus is sometimes saying, I get that, and the best way to do that is to not go out and try to reach random people. The best way to do that is to go back to your home, to go back to your neighborhood, to go back to the people that you know best, and just share how your life has been changed. And for me, I feel challenged by that to be a better neighbor, to be a better friend, to be a better father when I drop off my kid at preschool and love people that are around me. Where in your life could you have an impact that is right around you that maybe you're not having an impact because you want to do bigger things farther away, but God has something for you right here at home? He doesn't want you to step in the boat and go far. He just wants you to have an impact with the people that he's put around you. I hope that's challenging for you today, and I hope you can go out and make an impact with the people that are closest to you. Have a great day, North Coast.